today. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there for the Raiders.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They run with Taylor. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
The Raiders try. Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. A pass there over the middle to start things out. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do.
Now he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 76 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Slant to Adams. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made.
And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL. So this offense will head back out there already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Raiders have taken the lead.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap. Allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here, they're trying to make it 3 in a row. The give to Taylor. The broken tackle, but couldn't create much space. Down just beyond the 35. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
120 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Dancing to his left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He'll look to throw. A slant to Jones. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll run here with Taylor, and he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're... Offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
He's going up top for Taylor. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Well, going deep here for Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Bengals force the turn.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. 2nd down, another run with Taylor.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
181 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a first down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He hits Adams complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And they'll get this to Ruggs on the jet sweep.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jonathan Taylor,
a 13-yard touchdown run.
And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
And now last drive so successful with the ground game ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
They'll set up to throw. Steps away.
They'll check this one down to Taylor.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw.
Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
They run once more with Taylor.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Back to throw. Flushed out right. And it's complete to Adams. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play there for the Raiders.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked off by Byron Murphy.
And the Bengals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. Looking deep for Adams.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's 3rd down.
On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Caught on the right side by Adams. And all the way down to the 37.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Sliding out of the pocket.
That's complete to the fullback, Ricard.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the 4th quarter.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw again.
Completes this to Waring. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams. Late stages of the game here in the 4th quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but then maybe coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And he will find his man Ruggs. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Rolling to his right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Second and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. They'll try and run. Taylor.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that.
So now we're in the final minute of the game in the 4th quarter as this offense gets ready to take over. Back to throw here.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. He'll drop to throw. And that's complete to Adams. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Steps away to his left.
Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that's complete. Albert Okuebuna.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will